Parker. Some Other Woman review, guys. Get right to it. Action! What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I am your host, Ryan D. Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. If you have not already, if you are new to the channel, you're just checking us out, thank you so much for making us a part of your day. Thank you for just clicking on that little button, guys. Thank you for listening to us. And give us a thumbs up on our review. We really appreciate it. And be sure to subscribe to us. Like, share, subscribe to us. Be sure to hit that bell notification to get notified for more reviews like this one. We're going pretty good this year. Or starting off the year right with 3 movie reviews coming out this week, guys. So we got this one. We also have Good Grief, which is coming out later this weekend. We'll probably post it up by Saturday, Sunday around that time. So good look out for that. Good Grief coming out. Netflix film. Along with this one, Some Other Woman. Angela, well, I already said it already. Yes, we're talking about Some Other Woman. A woman whisked away to a tropical island for her husband's work. Later, she encounters a strange woman who takes her life, where the reality begins to unravel. Okay. Going into a movie like this, you know, this film, very mystery thriller and everything. I didn't know what to expect out of this. I was like, hey, this movie's coming out this week. We're like, okay, let's check this film out. Going in with a grain of salt, going in with like an open mind, right? And usually movies like this, the independent films like this, because this is an independent movie, usually films like this, they really stick out on certain levels, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't watch the trailer for this. I only saw the poster and we saw the synopsis right before watching this film. And I gotta say though, reading the synopsis got me really intrigued, right? Got us both intrigued. We're like, oh man, this looks really good. Sounds really good. We like, this is like our genre, you know, mystery, finding out what's going on, finding out what, you know, if there's something happening here. This film's rated R. It's,
yeah.
So I was like, hey, I want to see what's coming out of this, you know? So, but I gotta say, my official thoughts out of this movie was like, what the heck? Like, what? Like, I feel like the movie didn't finish, and we'll talk about that, the direction and everything. I feel like this movie wasn't done properly. It just kind of left it. Maybe that's the point. It left it as a mystery, and maybe that's the point. But in my personal opinion, guys, I don't like it when movies kind of do that. It's not even an open-ended. It's more so like the story didn't end in a way like where it just kind of made sense. It kind of just leaves you even more questions than ever. Versus like open-ended, where it's like, oh, okay, maybe you have interpretation of this and all that. But yeah, what do you think?
I disagree with it. I think the ending, and I don't want to spoil it, but like it kind of makes sense, but I don't like it. I wish it was a little bit more of a better ending. But I agree with you. This genre itself, it was very intriguing. It is up our alley. I love thrillers, and this was more like a psychological thriller, but kind of makes you wonder like what's going on. And I love stuff like that. Walking away from it though, I wasn't too impressed. Like, I liked the cast, don't get me wrong. I think they were done great. I don't know if it was maybe like you say the direction or just something missing from this film to make it cohesive and a really solid film. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed it for what it was. I think the cast did so great. The story itself was pretty interesting. It was like, it makes you question a lot of reality, which I love. But I feel like you say something was missing. Maybe we missed a part of the movie and it was like done in editing or something like that. I feel like we should have gotten a little bit more story to kind of fully understand exactly what happened, because it's like, it's not like supernatural. It's something that happens, but like you don't quite understand as an audience member.
You know, this movie has the same problem with the movie we saw last night, Night Swim. It doesn't explain it. There's no explanation for it, and is it supernatural? Is the ocean this god or magic or just, they really do not explain it, and you kind of leaving the theater like, huh. Okay.
Makes you think.
Does it? Well, what really happened? What unveiled here? Did the story even happen? Did this reality even happen? It goes into that realm, and you kind of get lost in it, because it's just like, again, that's just my take out of this. I was just like, wait, what? I expected a little bit better ending, I gotta say, because this movie was really interesting. I gotta say, it got me intrigued for one. For two, it was very mystery thriller, which I really did love. I really loved the little thrills we got out of here. Let's talk about the cast here. Tom Felton, you know, Draco Malfoy made it out of Hogwarts, made it out. And yeah, you know, he was really good in here. I gotta say though, he played his character very, very well.
There's like a small scene where he like tears up, and that makes me cry. like in the theater. So I just think that's a testament to how good of an actor he is, and I'm really pretty excited to see him in other stuff. I know he's done other stuff, but I'm excited to see he's still continuing projects. Yeah. And the main girl, Amanda Crew, I did recognize her. Again, I've seen her in other stuff too. But the main one I recognized her that jumped right out at me. She's the man from a while ago with Amanda Bynes. That was a long time ago. Yeah, she played the best friend Kia. And then also another familiar face, Ashley Greene. She was the other woman. I personally, like, again, I've only seen like one Twilight movie, but she was in Twilight. Yeah. And so I know you were like, what? It's crazy. Yeah. I didn't recognize her. I'm not going to lie. I really didn't recognize her because obviously everyone knows she plays Alice, right? She has short hair. So like, I couldn't distinguish the two. So, but they did get someone very similar because of the way the story progresses and everything. And she does look like Amanda Crew in some moments in here. I gotta say though, she does. It's crazy.
One of the things I do want to highlight as well, guys, when we talk about co-stars, especially like this one, when co-stars come together in a film where it's psychological, where they have to really embrace the emotional experience of what they are going through. I really did enjoy Tom and Amanda. They were really good together. They were so cohesive on camera. I thought they did really good. You mentioned something though about Amanda, and I want you to say it about the crying.
I'm sorry, baby girl. I did not believe the crying scenes. I'm sorry. There are certain people that I think when they have these emotional scenes, like you as an audience member, like feel it as well. Like it comes through the screen, it captures you, it captivates you, and I did not feel that. I'm so sorry. There's plenty of actors who, like I said, Tommy had a small little moment where he was tearing up, made me tear up. His moment was good. Girl, I'm sorry. That's the only thing. I think. Aside from that, the moments where she had to produce this grief and these sad moments. Aside from that, I think she did great, especially with Tom. I think both of them, like you say, on screen together was pretty great.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's especially just these moments in here where Amanda really doesn't progress in a way I want it to, like the way the turn of events happen, obviously, but it's more so like the acting chops of that actor or actress in here. And I gotta say, I didn't really feel that emotion. For me, I like dark humor, so when she was doing those ugly cry moments, I was kind of a little bit laughing a little bit, but that's just because I like dark humor. I was just like, I was just like, damn, it's like ugly cry, right? It is what it is.
Well, because like in those scenes, you're supposed to be someone who's overcome with grief and these extreme sad moments. And I mean, to be fair, like you wouldn't pretty cry in those moments, but was her ugly cry believable? No,
but her psychological performances was really good though.
So like how she is kind of slowly losing her mind, or you as an audience member think she's slowly losing her mind. That was great. Like it was flawless. But I gotta say, what was the acting of all the cast enough to save this movie?
I don't know.
That's
man.
a question.
I'm very split. We also had Rick Fox in here as well. We've seen him in countless stuff.
Yeah, he's in stuff here and there. Yeah.
So he made a cameo in this one, which I did not believe that hair he had. It looked like it's just very unbelievable.
I mean, he's a very like nice looking, conventional, attractive man, but that hair did not do him justice.
Bro, no, God no. You could just tell him it was like a wig or something.
That I kind of know the vibe they're going for. They're going for like the cool, laid back Islander guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was cool seeing him in there. His acting was not bad. I enjoyed his acting in here. I enjoyed his little supporting role, but it was, for me, it was just more the hairstyle. But yeah, I got to give it at that. Yeah. This was directed by Joel David Moore, who's actually been in a lot of stuff. He actually did Dodgeball. So get that. Dodgeball. He was involved in Dodgeball. Yeah. So I mean, all I'm saying is that
that's an interesting like contrast.
Well, I'm sorry. He played Owen in Dodgeball.
Owen, which one's Owen? Which one's Owen?
Owen.
That's really cool. Yeah. I can appreciate now that I know who it is. Yeah,
I actually loved him more in Grandma's Boy.
Oh, I have
Remember,
not.
he was like cute. He was the robot. Oh man,
I have not seen that one.
Really?
I have not seen Grandma's Boy. It's not my cup of tea.
You don't know what you're missing. But
it's not my.
Yeah, I
cup
remember
of tea.
Grandma's Boy. He played the what was it? The road nerd, the one that's making the actual game. So I thought that was really cool, and I liked his acting in there because he was just like a dweeb, a nerd. But yeah, anyways, going back to this, this is really interesting, right? It really
That's really interesting.
Directing here.
That's pretty cool, though.
Even more so, though, we go back to the direction of this film. I feel like this was not directed the way I wanted it to be. The way maybe this was. I feel like audience fans are not gonna enjoy the ending, and that's just my take.
Yeah,
they're not gonna enjoy
the
this.
ending. I get where you were going with it, but did I like it? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I didn't. Like you said, I agree with you. It's not necessarily open ended, but it kind of leaves you with more questions. And
yeah.
I don't like movies that make me have to think. I'm just kidding.
Well, see, I don't mind open-ended questions because that's fine, but it's kind of hard to not say without spoiling it, but it's just, this is definitely one of those movies where I disagree with the ending so much that it kind of critiques into the film review. But let's get right to it. Angela, was this a film that we deserved?
I would say yeah, because I'm always on board for a psychological thriller.
Yeah. Same here. I'm going to say yes as well.
Yeah.
Murder mystery. I love it. Tom and Amanda did a great job. Really entertaining film.
Not necessarily murder mystery. Maybe like stalker mystery.
I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Rating 1 out of 10. 10 be the highest when you give this rating.
I will give it a 5 because, I liked the cast. They did great. The story is interesting. I don't think it was executed as good as it could have been, but the story was interesting. I gotta give them props for that.
Yeah.
The mystery, how it makes you question reality, like you said, I love that. I think that was really cool concept. But I will give it a solid 5 and 5 because
5 and 5.
I was gonna say 5.5, but I was like, no, 5.
I'm gonna give this a solid 4.5. It's just for me, it's just the ending. The way there was some moments in here where I could have, and it sucks too because the runtime for this movie is an hour and 25 minutes. You kind of do feel it. There's certain moments where you do, and it's kind of like, damn. It sucks because I really enjoyed certain moments in here and certain thriller moments, psychological moments in here, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted to. It didn't go deep enough. I feel like it did not go deep enough in.
Didn't make a splash.
No, it didn't. And that's to the poster. It didn't go deep enough. Her face is half in there. So I feel like this movie was half done because of the poster. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. But all right, guys, thank you so much for making this a part of your day. Question is for you guys. What did you think of this movie? Comments down below. Would you enjoy this film? Were you kind of like, ugh? And do we recommend this movie?
I would say yeah. I mean, your opinion might differ from ours. Maybe you really liked the ending, or maybe you just really liked other aspects that we didn't. I would still recommend people give it a check out, only because I always love independent films. I think people should check it out. I know there's a whole bunch of blockbusters in theaters now. There's Wonka, Aquaman.
Yeah, I see more people seeing Wonka. Wonka came back on the box office charts. It's freaking killing it right now. I don't know how after so many weeks.
Well, I mean, because it's I liked it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I still think I would always recommend people check out independent films because these. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm gonna let you know. But if you are into that niche, that psychological thriller, it kind of makes you question how, what's going on. Yeah, give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah, I'm going to say, if it's $4.99 on those Tuesday and value days, I do recommend this movie, guys. I'll leave it at that. Take it with a grain of salt, but I still recommend this movie, just not full ticket day, if that makes any sense. So I'll leave it at that. All right, guys?
I disagree.
I'll leave it at that, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe take it with a grain of salt, but there's still great moments in here. There's still great acting in here that I really did enjoy with Tom, with Tom and Amanda together. Their camera was really good, and I believe they were in a relationship. I believed it.
Yeah.
I really did. It was really good. All right, I'll leave it at that, guys. Questions for you guys. Do not forget to subscribe to us. Thank you for making us a part of your day, and let us know in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this film? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Put comments down below, guys. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. Once again, I'm Ryan D. aka Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that Kelly Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Stay safe, Antonio. We'll catch you later. Peace.